EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they, too, were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man from Clemson.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. That's on the guard, Wyatt Teller. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Back to throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
For Johnson, the numbers for his performance from last week, 21 carries, 81 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Steelers first down.
They go play action here on 1st down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man incomplete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I believe we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Steelers.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll look to throw here. Screen play, Johnson. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Now a quick throw there, but it's good. Incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now, if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
41. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Holding offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, nice move. Dodges him at the 50. Just a net of 34 there, following a punt of 44 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And he's only going to get a yard from 20 to the 19.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Judkins. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
Pass complete to Judy on the out route. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Well, there was a 42, making a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jets sweep to start the drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. They'll check this down to Johnson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle into the hands of Noel.
A second down pass.
The Steelers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Up the middle, Johnson. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as good running gets him to about the 44. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back.
It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Dumping it off for Johnson. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, here's your bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
Holding. Offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Under pressure, and down he goes. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Here is third and quite a ways. He'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field.
At their own 12-yard
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. We'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
First and 10.
On first down, here's Judkins. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
The 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And they get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They're going to look to throw. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll look to throw here. Now he's flushed out left. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Third down and long.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's taken inside his own 40. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a handoff to Johnson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Johnson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And the Steeler first down.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 7 operating from the 34. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Steelers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. The Steelers at 4-3, a game over 500. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Floating one, incomplete. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. And he's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Browns drive about to get started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On play action, they'll throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy as the first half is winding down. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Full connects on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Short throw to Smith. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get halftime over. No problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. We'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They work now on 2nd and 9. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Now back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Tracy trying the right side. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Now it's Tracy. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Makes the score.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 10-7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Get a look at Jerry Jeudy as he leads his offense back out there for this next series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And it's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. That's to his running back, Quinshawn Judkins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. On the zone read, this is Judkins. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
That's good for the Browns. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. An inside run with Judkins. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd team. In the game and 18th of the year. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 14-10.
Steelers 10.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Steelers take over.
Looking to put a drive together.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Down the field, he's got Noel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
By A.J. Epinesa. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
They'll look to throw.
The 17-yard line.
But it's caught on the right side of Smith.
The 2nd down.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third down, here's Tracy. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll set up a throw. Here's a screen with Gainwell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Here now a third down and 8. Back to throw. That's over the middle into the hands of Noel. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
13 yards. First down, Steelers.
Running right, this is Gainwell. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this throw incomplete. Defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So they decline the holding penalty and will take the down instead as that leads us to fourth. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll drop the throw. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Mike Tomlin has reached for that red challenge flag, and he'll throw it out there. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
He'll take it at the 42. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw to Smith. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Now a 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Tracy. And he stopped immediately there. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Holding offense.
So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Short throw to Smith. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
A 62-yard attempt.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. It wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Steelers' 44-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. 2nd and 6. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Marcus Williams on the coverage.
Back to throw again. Trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And now they'll shift things around. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
He'll drop to throw. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
Brings up second down.
Back to throw here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Their first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
That is incomplete. Well, these two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. On the ground, here comes Tracy. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 3rd and 5. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15.
Connection made with Chenault. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Browns.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And it's caught. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers have taken a 4th quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 17-14. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Nifty move. And the Browns getting set to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. On first down, here's Jenkins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, Jenkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Browns on third down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and 6. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. That time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Working to put a drive together. Starting things out with a give to Gainwell. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll go right back to Gainwell here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
3 points separating these 2 sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run behind center with Gainwell. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So now the Browns down by a field goal. 1:16 remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. Back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
The 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this one too low.
The pass intended for Jerry
Just over
Jeudy.
50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
He's back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
On 2nd down.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete on the deep ball. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. It was a pretty entertaining ball game, Charles. Had the lead changes going on in the second half, but I think for the losing side, not able to put any points on the board in the 4th quarter. That ultimately was what really stung them.
And you know what puzzled them during the game? It's going to puzzle them even more when they go back, watch tape, and try and figure it all out. Did they not make the proper adjustments, or were they just outplayed? They'll have to figure that out and get
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with. Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. But L. Marker comes flying in late behind the line of scrimmage. Might we get a roughing the passer call here? Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. The man in motion is Burks. Nice defensive play. There's good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yard.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Akines. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be let out by the former Texas Longhorn, now their rookie quarterback.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. He will have a Steelers 1st down. It was 3rd and 3, and they picked up 6.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Johnson. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Intended for Tyrone.
Try again. It's
Incomplete.
second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
He'll drop to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. Forget about 6 before he's taken down.
Gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
They'll throw here on third and short. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He's got his man. That's Noel. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chain.
Pittsburgh Steelers. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Comes a toss. Right. Here comes Johnson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. They'll look to throw. They'll swing this out to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And the Steelers are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard. Going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield in the area of holding. They get the former first-rounder out of Northwestern, Peter Skoronski. A task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. On the handoff, here comes Tracy.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he's so close. To break, Mike Tomlin wants the officials to get another look at it. So out comes the challenge flag. At issue, did the ball cross the goal line? A reminder, it just needs to be the tip of the football just breaking the front of the plane where that white goal line begins. And it needs to be indisputable, which can sometimes be difficult with all those bodies in there.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 5-yard line.
Mahomes now back near his own goal line. And the pressure's too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. Remember, they had the safety go against them last time they had it. Fortunately, the defense forced the punt. They'll try again as they start on 1st and 10.
He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Crazy. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st down, Kansas City.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Still 2nd down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that ball incomplete over the middle. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
A gain of 11 yards. It's now 4th down.
And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
Their own 49-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The Steelers.
We are through one. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. 1st and 10 now from the 36. As we are ready to get back underway. A pass taken in by Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
He'll look to throw. The flat taken in by Noel. And he will score! Jalen Knowles. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Gray is the motion man here. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This pass complete to Raymond. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And on this 1st down, it's Johnson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the 46
On the give, it's Tracy.
Tracy, the ball carrier.
This is 3rd and 6.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side, caught by Noel. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 18-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
That's another Steelers first down.
A carry here for Tracy. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Gainwell. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory.
Previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jalen Noel. Touchdown Steelers. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Off the extra point is Boswell. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The bootleg, it's Mahomes. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 10
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds a loss of a couple. Third down and 3. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, KC.
First down, Chiefs.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Third and 2. Here we go.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's got it. That's Burks. And he's going to out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the... proper place for a new set of downs.
Chiefs.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
The Steelers first down.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Smith. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 15-yard line.
2nd and a yard. Back to the air one more time. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Oh, he missed it from short range. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter.